Well, Peugeot had a firm following in the 80s in South Africa, and it was in the 90s and the millennium that they started fouling and getting a bit of a bad rap in South Africa. Well, Peugeot's back, and they're back with a bang, and they've got a whole host of new vehicles that's trying to break the stigma attached to the French brand. Their 308 GT line is one of those cars that's going to do it quite well, I think. Now, the looks have been updated a little bit, and you've got new headlights in there which are now full LED and also automatic. The grille is now contoured, and the little surround around the lion badge is missing. It's now considerably more open. There's a chrome stripe down in the bottom section of the bumper, and off to the sides you're going to find spotlights with running indicators. Of course, the DRLs sit considerably higher up, got a fantastic presence when those are running. Down the side now you're going to find these gloss black mirrors with integrated indicators as well. And around at the back, oh, these are some fantastic tail lights here. And there's a black insert lower down in the bumper. Either side of it has this chrome tip, so it looks like it's got twin exit exhausts, but actually it doesn't. It's a little bit of a facade, but it looks good nevertheless. Very well done there, Peugeot. Now, it's not so much the exterior that we're excited about as it is the interior, because the interior has been completely redesigned and it is beautiful. It is so devoid of clutter and so futuristic. This is the future of motoring, it really is. It's got this beautiful open touch screen here, 9 inches, a SMEG Plus system, which is Peugeot's own system here. You'll also find it in the Citroens. Now, it's the same system that you're going to get in the C4 Cactus, which means that it houses your air conditioning controls, cruise control, connectivity, your radio, all that sort of stuff housed in one button-free touchscreen unit. The rest of the layout is beautifully clean, a couple of brushed aluminium lines in it, but that's about it. Now, the gauges are also something, because where we're used to taking a look at the gauges through the steering wheel here, these are actually now positioned above it. It's not a centrally mounted pod, it's right in front of you, but it's above the steering wheel. And the needles and the gauges are beautiful, they really are. Now, the Rev Counter takes a little bit of getting used to because it actually runs anti-clockwise. We're used to the conventional clockwise direction. But they've even dressed up the needles, and that's the little attention to detail that Peugeot has put into this 308 GT line. Interior space is also good, and the fit and finish of everything is fantastic. It really, really is good. The seats are fantastic, half leather Alcantara affair, and while they don't have heating or air conditioning, they do have a massage function, and that's really cool. That makes this a beautiful cruising vehicle. The model that we're testing here is the 1.2 litre PureTech Turbo GT line. Now, GT line means that you're going to get a couple of fancy little add-ons, a couple of sporty touches, wheels, lights, a little bit of red stitching on the steering wheel. But that motor, 96 kilowatts and 230 newton meters of torque. Now, the 308 is not a small car, but those numbers will pleasantly surprise you, because before you know it, you are on the wrong side of the law in this car. The get up and go is fantastic. The motor's quiet. There's a slight little 3-cylinder thrum to it, but nothing that's intrusive. Most intrusive thing is a little bit of wind noise from the mirrors, but that's about it. This motor is fantastic. This is probably the best implementation of this 1.2 litre PureTech motor that I have ever driven. Now, it's really easy to see why the 308 has taken the European Car of the Year in 2014 and why it's been shortlisted as a finalist in the local Car of the Year for 2016. It is a wonderful package, and Peugeot's trying extremely hard. So they're going to offer you a 3-year, 100,000 kilometer warranty and a 5-year, 100,000 kilometer service plan. At $369,900, the 308 1.2 GT line with a PureTech turbo motor is a firm favorite. It's got my vote.